What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the Nascar the Game Inside Line Dale Earnhardt Jr. Season Mode. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy. I'll leave a link in the video description below. Use the code BEERGUT at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Now, guys, I highly recommend it. It is a great product. Use it almost on a daily basis, whether I am trying to get in a quick workout, trying just to navigate through my normal everyday life with my job and everything like that, or whether I am doing one of these videos, live streams, what have you, or gameplays. I definitely recommend you guys trying it. I love all their flavors. Definitely recommend you checking it out. Leave the link in the video description below. Guys, be sure to check out the series playlist. I will leave it in the top right-hand corner right here. Having a lot of fun. We are almost finished this thing. With this once-a-week series, I've had some struggles. We didn't, the road courses were a little bit finicky for me. Some of the shorter tracks, the intermediates, were a pain in the butt, but we are almost there. We are in the chase. We won the chase opener and finished 6th at New Hampshire, the second race in the chase. Now we are on to race number 3, one of my personal favorite tracks. If you guys know, I love Dover. I live in Baltimore, originally from Pennsylvania. Dover is kind of a home track for me, so love the track. One of my fondest memories was Dale Earnhardt Jr. winning, the first race back from the 9/11 attacks. I actually have that diecast in my collection. It's in my case. I have it mounted on my wall in my case. It is a phenomenal car, and one of the I want to say it's one of the most important wins in NASCAR history. Now, let's see if Dale Jr. can get another big-time win at Dover. Let's get this thing started. As you guys can see, we are currently your series point leader with an 8-point lead over Greg Biffle, who did win at New Hampshire. Brad Keselowski sitting in third with that one win. Jeff Gordon with 4 wins on the year, sitting in 4th. Matt Kenseth in 5th with 3 wins. Clint Boyer has a singular win. He's in 6th. Tony Stewart is in 7th with 1 win. Casey Kane with 2 wins in 8th place. Carl Edwards, 9th place with 2 wins. I believe Jimmy Johnson is rounding out your top 10. No, Kevin Harvick rounding out your top 10 with 2 victories. Martin Truex and Jimmy Johnson bringing up the tail end of the field for the chase to make the playoffs. Guys, this has been a very exciting chase. Recording this on a Saturday night, so your boy Beer Gut has an adult beverage in it. I am drinking a Lagunitas IPA. We're going to look to conquer the Monster Mile today. But it is not going to be easy because we are going to be starting way in the back. We did not hit our qualifying run like I wanted to, but I am very confident in having a very good run. I love Dover. Dover is one of my personal favorite tracks. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I love Dover. Went to it a few times. I would love to go back again. Unfortunately, NASCAR decided to put it in the middle of July this year. And I am a rather large individual, but we will pick this thing back up.
Welcome to Dover, Delaware, and the Monster Mile for today's coverage of the AAA 400. I'm Mike Joy with Darrell Waltrip.
Mike, this place is concrete, and that's what makes it so tough. It's different. They got a mascot here. His name is Miles the Monster, and old Miles will reach out and grab you. The concrete canyons here. I like this racetrack, but it's one of the most difficult.
You drive up out of the corner and then drive down into the next corner. It's 400 miles of fury. And the car is never level on this racetrack, except when it's on pit road. Let's find out who can tame the monster today.
Thank you, Mike and Daryl, for that introduction. Unfortunately, we are going to be starting back here with the Jalopies we're starting in 38th position. We're already picking off some spots. Dale Jr. had a great run at the spring race in Dover, finished second to Jimmy Johnson. And that's going to be our first caution of the race. Let's see what happened here. Oh, we just got too high. Oh, man. Not a good way to start this race. There is just a bunch of, everybody's getting bunched up on on that opening start, and not super happy about it. Jimmy Johnson won your pole, was on the pole, led the first lap or so. He pitted already. He's going to be way back there with us. Hey, teammate, we're going to be in the back. Let's try and get through this field. Try and not have too much incident. It's only going to be an 80-lap race only. But 4 laps down, rolling here in 33rd. Dave Blaney, your Daytona 500 victor, unfortunately was not able to capitalize on that. But we are slicing and dicing our way through this field as we are looking to... As we got into the back of Austin, ooh, how is that not a caution? But like I was mentioning, I was gonna try and go to Dover this year, as we're already up to 28th. Unfortunately, your boy will admit it. I am a rather large individual. A little bit on the heavy set side. Obviously, love beer. I was gonna try and go to Dover this year, but NASCAR, in their infinite wisdom, has decided to move it to the freaking July, and your boy does not do good in the heat, so will not be attending Dover. I'm gonna try and go to a NASCAR race this year. I just don't know when. I do not know when. As you see that inside line checking up really fast, we are slowing down. We're already up to 20th, and we're about an eighth of a way through this thing. Kyle Busch leading as we are in the top 20. We have picked up 18 positions so far. We're going to get past Sam Hornish and Clint Boyer to get to 18. Picked up 20 positions. Kyle Busch has a big lead over us, but we are looking to continue having, moving through this field. Ooh, shit. As we saved it, but not a very good one. We're already up to 14. We're going to get up to Joey Logano's back bumper, get past Matt Kenseth. I love this. I got to say, I love the high banks. I love the concrete of Dover. Again, I will always sit here and tell you, Dover is one of my personal favorite tracks on the schedule. And it just is. It is a great track. I know sometimes the racing can get a little bit boring, but man, let me tell you, in those early 2000s races, this was great. It was a great track. We finally cracked the top 10. We'd make the pass on Tony Stewart for 8th. Or 9th. We're going to get under Jeff Burton, but Tony Stewart powers by on the outside. Ryan Newman, who has not had a very good season, is in the top 10 as we speak. We are about a fourth of the way through the race as we're all the way up to 6th. We're going to get to the back bumper of Jeff Gordon. Casey Kane right in front of us. It is a Hendrick 4, 5, 6 running order as we get to the bumper of Jeff Gordon. I don't want to spin him. I just want to rattle his cage a little bit. And we're going to get it here. We're going to get up to 4th. Just give Casey Kane the door. honestly, I will not even try and deny this. I am super excited. Casey Kane is going to be returning to the Xfinity Series for a Rockingham one-off. I might have to find a way to watch that because it's on the CW. I might have to go out and buy an antenna because I want to watch it. I loved Casey Kane when I was younger. I mean, I still do. I know he does the sprint car stuff. I don't really watch a lot of the sprint car stuff, but I really need to get, back into it. Denny Hamlin, who missed the playoffs, we're going to take third away from him, and now we are going to cross over Casey Mears. We're having a bit of a long run here, which is great because I know sometimes we were hitting everything but the damn pace car, but, after that first accident, which, wasn't exactly all on us as we got a bunch of cars slowing up, not for position, we're going to get to the back bumper of Martin Truex. I was going to call him mentor, but I guess we're his mentee. I honestly am just super stoked how fast this car is and how we are able to navigate through this traffic and get ourselves in position to be running up front. As you see, we are looking Austin Dillon slowing up. Oh, and there is the caution. I am so sorry about that, AD. Just was not a solid, You think Austin Dillon, as many times as he's run in the back, he would know a little bit of situational awareness, but I guess you can't fix stupid. Did I say that? Oh, shit. I shouldn't be saying that because, look, I am not a NASCAR driver, just a fan who likes to drink, party, all that stuff. Austin Dillon is obviously way more talented than me behind the wheel, but goddamn, that I was at that Richmond race last year where he won, and it's funny, I believe if Ricky and Priest don't get into it within 10 laps to go, Austin Dillon runs away with it. Suarez had a good car that night. A couple people had a good car that night. I just remember Suarez and Austin Dillon because Dillon was leading late. I did put a video out about a year, been about 6 or 7 months. It was my opinion, and I know some people didn't agree with it, but I did not have a problem with him moving Joey Logano, but that right hook on Denny Hamlin, not a big fan of it. We're going to get this thing underway back again. Lap 32 of 80. We have had one of the best cars in the field all day. We're trying to blend back in. We could not make the move, but Martin Truex battling with Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch did not make the playoffs. That is weird to say because this was like peak Kyle Busch where he is winning 4, 5, 6 times a year. He was shut out in the regular season, could not point his way into the playoffs as we are chasing him. We got a little bit of the wall action right there. We're going to try and use that I run a weird line anyway. I just did not want to move Kyle Busch like that. But we're going to cross him up here, and the lead should be ours right here as we get the lead in turn 1. This car has been fast so far. I'm not even mad at it. We do different braking points, so that might be why we are able to pull away from Kyle Busch and pull away from everybody. I will take it. Lap 37 of 80, and Dale Jr. is in the lead. Love it. Toast to that. We are going to keep this thing up. Hopefully just keep running it down. Lap 40 of 80. Kyle Busch going to get under us. Denny Hamlin, they're going to turn it to a try and turn it to a Joe Gibbs 1-2. But we're going to get by on the outside. Hopefully get by on the outside. I love that high line. No. But we're going to hold off Denny. And we'll let him lead that lap. I want to get back by him. That double mint Camry, we are just right on his back bumper. Lap traffic coming up, so that is going to help us get our lead. We finally got the pass, and we get by him. Oh my God, here we go. Denny Hamlin we have a 2-second lead, almost a 3-second lead over Denny Hamlin. We're going to get past the 83 and the 21. Trevor Bayne and Landon Castle. We're going to put them a lap down. And look, we're going to just try and work this lap traffic as best as we can. We're going to have to figure it out. As we get by Dave Blaney. And here we go. Ooh, sorry about that. And there's the third caution of the race. Just shortly past the halfway mark. Scott Speed, we just shoved him. Jesus. Holy crap. I did not mean to do that. I am so sorry. We're not going to pit here. Tony Stewart all the way up to second. Jeff Burton in third. Eric Almirola in that legendary number 43 is in fourth. We're going to take that inside line, and hopefully we can just get a good restart. We're going to pull... Oh, God. Jeff Burton tried to look on the inside of that BB&T Chevrolet 31. And Jeff Burton follows us through. Tony Stewart drops back. We should be able to put a little bit of distance between ourselves and Jeff Burton in this one. Lap 55, Tony Stewart back to second place. We have a little bit over a 2-second lead, and hopefully we can continue to run our race. We want to have a good run. With 12 laps left to fuel, that would get us to about lap 68. So that's good, but we got a lap car coming up here, the BK Racing Machine of Landon Castle. God, you got to have them jalops back there in somewhere, but we need to run. We just need to run our own race. We need to keep running down the lap traffic and putting as much distance between us and Tony Stewart as we can. And a big line of lappers right here. This is going to be difficult. As there's Eric Almirola, who was running in fourth, but I guess he had to make a pit stop. We scraped the wall just a little bit. Do not want to shove our buddy there, Michael McDowell, in the wall. So we will... Oh, we crossed him over. Not quite as big as a lead, but I can deal with a over 2-second lead. Well, let me tell you, I love it. I think it's great. And now we have over a 3-second lead on Kyle Busch. With 6 laps of fuel left, the tires are getting a little red. I think we are going to have to at least take right side tires. I don't know if we're going to have to take left sides, but we'll figure it out. We will get everything under control. Ooh, shit. Too high, and there's a caution. Fourth of the race. Let's see what the caution is for this time. Tony Stewart went into the pits, coming out, and he just got taken out by Kevin Harvick. 2 chase contenders. Tony Stewart, luckily not too much damage. He's able to continue. But what a break for us, as we are going to be able to pit, get some fresh Goodyears, get some 76 fuel, or Sunoco fuel. God, I am really showing my age with the 76. It's interesting. We're not going to do any... well, I would like to get the car as fast as possible. We may not come out in first, but... honestly, we need to get... I want to repair the car because... Dover, I feel like, you can have some damage, but not a lot. Honestly, we'll figure it out.
Alright, guys, let's get ready.
I know. It's going through the sun drop. I actually, funny enough, I obviously lifelong Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan. I bought this jacket just for this series, and I love it. I think it's a good-looking jacket. But, because the sun drop logo is yellow, you can see right through me.
Great stuff, guys.
And we're going to be lining back up in fourth with about 16 laps to go. Greg Biffle leading, and Ricky Stenhouse right beside us in third. We got the Hendrick trio on the first three rows. Denny Hamlin. I'm going to... ooh, shoot. I'm going to have to fall back into line. Denny Hamlin not doing us any favors right there. This with... oh, okay. Well, we're going to get past everyone, get to second, get to the back end of Greg Biffle, and it looks like we are going to get the lead this time by. Dale Jr. has the fastest lap of the race at a 22.9... well, it's 22.78 now. But with 10 laps to go and a 3-second lead over Denny Hamlin, as long as nothing goes wrong, we should win this race. And I'll be happy with it because, let me tell you, this has been just a solid, solid run. Like, I love how great this car has been. And this is probably one of my favorite Dale Jr. paint schemes. Let me tell you, it's amazing. And we are on lap 74. Oh my God. Tony Stewart right there. Ooh, Jesus. We just gave him the Shovsky, but nothing of it. We are still leading over 2 seconds on Denny Hamlin. With 3 laps to go, we still have almost a 2-second lead. We're going to lap Bobby Labonte, Joe Nemechek. Well, we're not going to try and push it with Joe Nemechek. I am a huge... I think Joe Nemechek is a fine racer, but as we come to the white flag, I think Joe Nemechek's a fine racer, but I do not want to have any issues with him. White flag lap, as long as we do not completely spin out in these final 2 turns, we are going to go ahead and snag our 5th win of the year. That is going to be a series-leading 5th win, and we do it. And that will extend our points lead because we got the 1 point for leading the race, 1 for leading the most, and I am absolutely ecstatic. Let's go and smoke those tires. Burn that engine to the ground. We're just going to hit the inside retaining wall, I guess. My God. That took... Honestly, I expected a very good run at Dover. I did not expect the win because our intermediates have been kind of hit or miss. I guess Dover is one of them that I'm always pretty good at. But I'll take it. I will take it. 5th win. I want that Miles the Monster trophy. Honestly, I would like to find like a replica and put it somewhere in my recording studio. It would just be so cool. Let's take a quick look at these finishing results because I was not paying attention. I was just trying to call Dale Jr.'s victory. Kyle Busch finished second. Clint Bowyer in third. Denny Hamlin fourth. Jimmy Johnson gets a top 5. Kevin Harvick was 7th. Regan Smith with top 10. Casey Kane, Carl Edwards, and Martin Truex. Jeff Gordon is the first chase driver to finish outside the top 10 with Brad Keselowski, Matt Kenseth. Not really concerned about that. Let's see where Tony Stewart finished, because I feel like Tony Stewart ended up finishing in 30th. He did not have a good day. Greg Biffle, 32nd. Holy crap. That is not good. Now let's take a look at the season standings. 5 wins, 17 top 10s. Clint Boyer leapfrogs to second position. Jeff Gordon jumps to third. Brad Keselowski is going to move up to fourth. Matt Kenseth rounds out your top 5. Greg Biffle drops all the way down to 6th. Casey Kane 7th. Carl Edwards 8th. Jimmy Johnson back in the top 10. And Tony Stewart, with his bad day at Dover, is your final chase driver. What a good weekend. But we are moving on to Talladega. Guys, I am super stoked about that. Let's crack a beer open for victory. And let me tell you, I want to thank all you beautiful people for watching this. Woo! Well, that was awesome, I will tell you. But guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more. It is free to do so. Be sure to check out my sponsor, Dubby Energy. I'll leave the link in the video description. Use the code BEERGUT at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Before I get up out of here, I got to do a little plug ski on this channel. Tuesday and Sundays, WWE 2K24 My GM. We're trying to wrap that thing up, get to WrestleMania, Season 2 WrestleMania, and then we will get back in on WWE 2K25. Going to be posting one of these 4 corners right around me. Wednesday, NHL 25, the Philadelphia Flyers 2.0 rebuild. We've won the games when we're playing, but the simulation has not been kind to me. So definitely recommend y'all checking that out. It's a lot of fun. That's every Wednesday night. Friday night, the NBA 2K25 Philadelphia 76ers franchise. Got them actually in a winning position. We made the playoffs, so I'm super excited about that. Number 2 seed. We're going to be taking on the Miami Heat. Looking forward to that. I'll leave it posted in one of the 4 corners. And then on Saturday, the Washington Commanders franchise live stream. We did not have a very good 2 games against Carolina and Chicago. Did our best. We did not come through. But be sure to check that out. We are having a lot of fun. Guys, I got to get the heck up on out of here. Hopefully, I get to see y'all in the next video. And guys, have a great day, a great evening whenever you're watching this. And much love and peace.